Once again, as we do this time of year, WMUR and the American Red Cross are teaming up on Friday for our annual statewide blood drive. We're hosting 7 locations across the state to give blood. Appointments are available right now. You see the QR code there on the side of your screen. If you just scan that with your smartphone, it'll bring you right to an appointment to be able to book close to you. And joining us live now to talk about this here in studio is Michael Bulldog. He's a donor recruiter for the American Red Cross. So Michael, it's great to see you again. We got to chat with you last year about this. So look, Friday's collection is key to ensuring there's enough blood available through the summer. So talk to us about why this time of year is so challenging in terms of collecting and making sure there's enough blood on the shelves, should doctors and emergency rooms need it.
Well, thanks for having me. It's great to be back. And you're absolutely right. While the need is crucial year-round, we do find a specific set of challenges this time of year. We sometimes refer to this 100-day period between Memorial Day and Labor Day as the 100 deadliest days of summer. Folks are taking the dust covers off their boats, their motorcycles, their ATVs. We see a rise in car crashes across the board. So as the adventurous activity picks back up, we see an increased need for blood products here in our local area hospitals.
Michael, every year we're at one of the tables helping folks after they've donated blood, making sure they have snacks and they're all good to go. And so many people are happy to be there. We see so many people there every single time talking about how often they donate. But there are misconceptions. There's kind of some preconceived notions when it comes to donating blood. What do you guys run into when it comes to trying to find new folks to donate and come back and donate? What do people, have in their minds that may or may not be true?
Well, I find overwhelmingly that the number one reason that folks choose not to donate blood is simply because they've never been asked. Some folks will admit to a slight fear of needles, but the reality is when you explain it to somebody that a 5 to 10 minute blood draw can result in saving multiple lives, that is a pretty easy fear for a lot of folks to overcome. A lot of people go and they have tattoos or they have piercings. And if that is a level of discomfort that you can handle, especially when you equate it with saving multiple lives with one donation, it's a hard prospect for a lot of people to pass up.
Yeah, and the numbers are pretty impressive in terms of what you guys have accomplished. In 2025, I just want to read them here for the viewers, 77,000 units of blood collected and more than 2,300 blood drives across the Granite State. That is huge. So in terms of the numbers for Friday, what are we looking at for our statewide blood drive? What are we hoping to accomplish? And then what can people do if they can't make it Friday but still want to help out?
Well, we're very proud of the numbers that we've been able to achieve in the last year here in New Hampshire, and we're hoping that Friday is going to be another tremendously successful day. The reality is we still need quite a bit of help from the folks out in New Hampshire to come out and join us if Friday's going to be a successful day. I can tell you that if you're looking to sign up for an appointment, other than scanning the QR codes, the easiest way to do so is by searching WMUR at redcrossblood.org. As you mentioned, there are 7 locations across New Hampshire. I could tell you that specifically in Manchester and Concord and Portsmouth, there are some of those drives have a goal of collecting more than 100 successful donations on Friday. So we would really love for as many people to come out and join us as are available. But you can always check the website with your zip code or your local address to see everything that's open to the public at blood drives coming near you.
All right, our viewers are awesome. We're hoping to crush these numbers. And Michael, we appreciate your time today. Thanks as always.
Thanks for having me.